Okay guys, after many hours of wiring issues and crap, I finally got it to run. So I'm gonna back it out of here, and this is gonna be the first time it's gonna move. So fingers crossed that everything goes well. Better. You have to work on a steering wheel. Huh, I forgot I left this recording. Okay, well, it needs a steering wheel, but everything seems to work good. It seems to have lots of power. Yeah, I got to work on all the other stuff now, and you know, there's still closing, finishing the seat. I'm going to put in like a little half windshield, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I got to mount the plastic still. I've got all of that stuff to do. So, and I've got to get a wrap for the exhaust too. And if anybody knows anybody or any good, affordable, you know, cheap exhaust on Amazon and could recommend one to use, please leave a link down in the description or a comment explaining what that one is. I don't need the whole exhaust. I need just the exhaust piece, and then I can go to my local muffler shop and buy another section. But yeah, so it's working, it's running. Steering wheel and the other thing are the first things that need to be done. But once I figure out something to use for a steering wheel, we'll be back. Okay, my friends, it's the next day, and I just hit up the steel yard again, and this is what I came up for a steering wheel. I cut all these pieces, this one, this one, this one. I did 6 at 4 inches and 2 at 5 inches, and that just widens my steering wheel just a little bit, but makes it more narrow. So I'm going to do a little time lapse here because I haven't showed much welding and stuff in this video, but I'm going to get this started to be welded up. Okay, my friends, it's all installed now. I cleaned it all up. It still needs to be painted, but so does the whole machine. So I'm going to be painting later on once I get everything done. There's still some more welding and that type of stuff to do. But I just used some flat stock, some 1¼ inch flat stock, bent it, and then back up onto the back and weld it on. So it's good and strong now. I still can't turn the wheels while it's sitting, but I didn't figure I'd be able to anyways. Once I'm moving, it should be no problem. And if I need to, I'll have to redo the steering on it. I think to get some kind of a mechanical advantage from one side to the other, but well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, I'm going to continue on here for a bit. I've got to get the brakes hooked up. I've got the stuff for that, and I'll bring you back once I show you how I got all that hooked up. Okay, my friends, I been working away. I took it for a first little rip around the property with the new steering wheel, and right away I started finding issues. I knew there was going to be issues. You know, it'd be really impossible to make sure that this just worked perfect the first time. I'm not surprised it doesn't. The steering, the chain has already, let me see if I can show you, is already stretched that much that I can almost touch it together in the center. So that's no good. What I've decided to do is to do a double linkage. If I move you back here, I'm going to put one here, one on the back, and then one here and one on the back here, and then have two joints that will pivot it, and that should make it a little easier to turn, and it's not going to stretch like these chains are. But so that. And the other issue is legroom. Because I'm so tall, I don't even have the cushions on this seat yet, and my knees are hitting this bar when you hit, go around a corner, and it's hitting this shifter. So there's a few little things I got to do. So I'm going to build out the front a little bit, get rid of those two bars, and it will give you a lot more leg room. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I kind of chopped at it and rebuilt it a little bit. I was not liking how boxy it looked, so I built out the front. Now I got a bit of a dash, and I'm going to be able to, it'll seem like I have more foot room in there too, which will be really nice. I took the bars out that were at my knees on both sides because they were just in the way. And then I'll see if I can get you from the side here. And now you can see the side profile now. It looks so much better. It gave it, a more meaner look on the front, and eventually I can put a windshield, a half screen or something along the front there. And yeah, so it's really came along. The next thing I got to do is figure out a way or a place for the shifter to go again, the gear selector. And once I have that, then I can start working on the seat, put the seat belts in, the side rests, and so on and so on. So I'll get the shifter installed, and then I'll show you where I put that, and then we'll finish off this video. Okay, my friends, I now have the dash done. I've got the new shifter moved to where it is now. So now I put it up here in the front so that it's not in my way in behind the steering wheel, and changes gears just great. So that is pretty much the whole front end done. I've got to just fill in the back here where these fenders will attach to that. So I've got to do that, and then a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's going to be it for today. And yeah, please remember to subscribe, and don't be afraid to, I know I'm skipping through this really fast. It's hard to do a lot of footage. The videos would just end up being like 50 or 60 or an hour long. So what I'm doing is just kind of bringing you throughout. So if you have any questions on anything that I'm building, or measurements, or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section. I always make sure I answer every comment, and yeah, so, yeah, please remember to subscribe, and as always, if you click that thumbs up button, it would be greatly appreciated. Have a great day.